Welcome to the Frugal Family. My name is Julie. Thank you so much for joining us for this little product review. If you've been with us for any amount of time, you know that I suffer from severe allergies and asthma, and my kids all do as well to varying degrees. So when I got the offer from Okaysou to receive and review their fabulous air purifier, I said, I'm going to give that sucker a try. It shipped in a box much larger than this, but this was the box on the inside, and as you can see, it says Okaysou Advanced Medical Grade H13 True HEPA Air Purifier, with a handy picture on the front so that you know you're getting the right product. Let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. I am super excited. So, where I live, in Utah, in the USA, we have a lot of wildfires. We have a whole season throughout the year, months and months, where it gets so dry and so hot. And wildfires, they are so prevalent, and it's been that way for the last several years, and we don't see it changing anytime soon, unfortunately. Not only do we have the fires and all the smoke that comes with them to deal with here in our home, but also I am a gardener. I know that seems crazy with all my allergies and asthma, but I love to garden. I find so much peace and so much calm and serenity and purpose in my garden. But when I come back in the house, I want to escape from all of those allergens, all of those toxins and bad things in the air that are disrupting my ability to breathe and be comfortable. And though our central air conditioning does have a filter to it, I've never felt like it did quite enough of a job to make me really comfortable here in our home. So let's open this up. We have another box. There is the actual product. As you can see, just comparing it to the size of my head and kind of torso, it's not that big of an item, which I think is handy because I live in a very small house. I'm grateful for my home. We own our home. We love our home, but it is a small house with a 5-person family. Space can get tight. It is at a premium. And so to take up any more of that precious space, it's got to be something that we are really excited about, really passionate about, or that we just really need. And like I said, with the allergies, the asthma, the gardening, and all those wildfires, this is definitely something we need and something that is worth taking up some space. It is carefully packed, nice and tight with protective styrofoam and covered in plastic. There's the cord, wrapped and tied securely with a plug cover to keep that from getting bent or damaged in transit. Clearly marked on the top are all of the power and setting buttons. It does come, of course, with a manual that will guide you through each of those settings. I'm interested in seeing how long the cord is. Well, that's nice. So one problem that we run into, especially with things like this that we're going to want to have moving around with us as we go through the house, is cord length. Because you might not always have a plug right where you're going to be sitting or doing an activity. So having a long cord and being able to maneuver the purifier to where we want to be, that's a plus in my book. I am going to go ahead and remove that. It is just a standard plug. And I'm going to plug it in. Oh, you can see right here, there's the filter. I'm wondering, because it looks like it's covered in plastic, I'm wondering if there's anything that we need to remove first. There are some warnings here on the side. Do not insert finger or stick or foreign object into the air inlet. So this would be the air inlet. Do not pour liquid onto the machine or into the machine, and do not cover up the air outlet with hand or clothing. That's all good to know. But what I really want to check here in this little packet of papers is if there's anything else that I need to do before I can safely plug it in. Okay, this is what I was looking for, and I'm so glad I read the instructions. Guys, read the instructions if it's an item you've never used before, or even if it is an item you've used before, but it's a different model or a newer model. Things might have changed. Lots of problems can happen when we don't read instructions, especially when it's something we're plugging into our electrical outlets. So be careful. Now, this does say, flip the air purifier over, twist the filter counterclockwise, indicated by the arrow, and remove it. Oh, here we go. Remove the plastic package of the filter and place it back into the purifier. This filter does not have the top or bottom and can be installed either way. Oh, that's nice to know. Replace the filter cover and twist clockwise to lock. This on the bottom, when I turned it, it did make a click. Look how easy that comes off. You can see all the plastic right there of the filter, which is what I was noticing. It is sealed. And as it said in the instructions, there isn't a top or a bottom, which is really nice because knowing me, I would mess it up and have the wrong end the wrong way and destroy something. So I'm so glad that it's super easy. You can't mess it up. So we just stick that right back inside, take our lid. You're gonna set it in. There are some little tabs. You're gonna wanna line those up with these entry points so that it sits in flush, and then turn, you'll hear the click, and it's time to plug it in. What I am seeing here is a detailed list and explanations of the control panel. So let's go ahead and look at that control panel while I tell you what we're looking at. So we have the on-off button. That's just your standard power sign. We also have fan speed, right there. We have a sleep mode. Oh, that's really neat. What it does is after pressing the sleep button, all the indicator lights and the night light turns off and the fan speed automatically enters the lowest level. Okay, that's really cool. One thing that is a problem with other purifiers that I have had in the past, because we have had a bunch of them, especially since all these fires started raging on a yearly basis. One problem I've run into is they're really loud and they have an indicator light on them and no sleep mode. And so all night that light is on, and I don't need a night light. I don't want a night light. So that is really neat. And I would say that's another plus for this item. What other buttons do we have? Well, let's find out. We have a timer function. That would be the little clock right there. We have a dimmer. See? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That is fantastic. Which button? It's the one with the little light, and that is wonderful. And there is a filter reset indicator, which would be this one right here. So that will let us know when it is time to order a new filter. I have plugged it in here in my bedroom, and I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison with the other air purifier that we have used. Look at the size difference. I was fine with the slim design of this one, feeling, it could fit into, kind of slender places. But the thing is, you can't have the front or back covered because there has to be the airflow. So really, that design doesn't really help save space. I think this is going to be the way to go. The size, it works for me, and it's really not much wider, to be honest, than this one, and much shorter, and it's kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of like a Star Wars character, and if you've been with us for any amount of time, we love Star Wars and Disney, and so this is awesome. Wouldn't it be fun to put some decals and have like a little R2-D2 or some kind of face on it, maybe a BB-8? I think that would be fun. We'll think about that in the future. Let's go ahead and turn this on. I've got it backwards, so we'll turn it this way. It's all plugged in. And oh, look at that. Speaking of Star Wars. Oh, that is fabulous. Now, let's go with the light. That was the dimmer. Let's try it again. That's at full power. Halfway down. Down again. I can already feel some movement with the air. That is fantastic. You can hear there was a little bit of noise of filtering, but I want to show you something. Well, I want you to hear something. Okay, we're going to try this. So we've got it on this lowest fan setting. There's the gentle hum. We're going to put it to the highest setting. Okay, now that might not seem like it's any big deal, but it will when we compare it. Hear that gentle hum. Now, my previous air purifier. Ready? Lowest setting. Middle setting. Ready for the top? Highest setting. Does that sound like an airplane is about to take off? I won't put you through that any longer, but that is what we have been put through as we have been purifying our air for the last few years. Let's just jump back over here and be reminded. I mean, can you even hear it? How wonderful is that? Okay, that is definitely a major selling point feature for me right now. I am super excited about the noiselessness of it. It is so gentle, so quiet. Just listen to that gentle whir. And of course, I can turn down the lights. Now, there is a timer feature, so I'm going to start it with 2 hours and just let it go for those 2 hours. This will let me know when I need to replace the filter. And what if I want to do the sleep mode? No more lights, but it is still gently humming. Is this my favorite product that I've ever had the opportunity to review and promote? I don't know. I don't know if I can say that, but I am super excited to have had this opportunity to bring this product into my home and to review it for all of you. I know it is going to make the air in our home cleaner, healthier. It's going to be more enjoyable with a lot less of our hacking and coughing and sneezing that we have been experiencing for a long time. I look forward to doing a follow-up review on this item in the months to come to let you know how it has been working for us in our home. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, do I recommend this? Oh my goodness, just based on how quiet it is, that is a huge selling feature for me. You can find the link to the Okaysou Hepa filter in the video description. Just hop right down there. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got a lot more honest product reviews from the Frugal family coming soon, helping you find the products that are the best value for your hard-earned dollar. We're going to try them out first and let you know if it's worth spending that money to have that product. Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you to Okaysou for this fabulous product. I am super excited about this one and to have this in our house, cleaning our air quietly. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you all real soon.